Okay. You know how they had some figures a while ago for World of Warcraft where you could put your 3D model character and they would remake it in actual PVC and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you think that will affect the Japanese market at all? They don't have any 3D things or anything, but I don't know if they'll change it to use that and raise the price, or they'll make the prices lower or anything like that.
I would be personally thrilled if they did something like that, just because, I mean, I think it would give collectors more of a chance to customize their own figures, but I haven't seen anything like that pop up.
Actually, I saw there was a figure of Shar Azmul that came out a few years ago that had a, when you bought it, you would have your face digitized and put on the figure.
That's amazing.
Wow. That's amazing.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about that.
That's a dream come true.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would hope to see it more, would be my answer on that.
Hi, I'm just wondering what you guys think about the Figma line branching out into non-anime series such as Kamen Rider Dragon Knight and the, announced last year, the Figma Michael Jackson.
I think it's the best thing ever, and I have like a list of stuff. Like, we've written editorials on the site about like, these are the 10 Figmas we want. I think it's great. I mean, you guys are also fans.
I will also say Reveltech, representing with the sci-fi. I got Reveltech Aliens,
Yes.
Reveltech Batman, Reveltech Jason?
Yeah, we're getting Jason.
They got my Reveltech. I'm gonna go pro. But yeah, that's...
Yeah, we're in full support. We hope to see a lot more.
Thank you.
No, wait a second.
Does there ever come a time in a collector's life where he has to consider selling the whole thing?
Yes, it's happening to me right now.
Every month. When I see my credit card bill.
Well, actually what's happening to me is that as I'm setting up my shelving, I realized that quite of the stuff that I have, mostly the older things, either yet they're not as good as the more recent things, or maybe I just didn't like it as much as compared to when I first got it, so it's something that I'm going to consider.
So they tend to appreciate over time, or that just the point toss with their thumbs?
Actually, you'll be surprised, some of the older stuff can be very high priced. It depends on how much you like it at the end.
So do you manage to sell entire collections? Do you see people do that, or do they sell them right now?
I've seen it happen on eBay before, like, although mostly like action figure collections, but I've seen it before, and they go for a ridiculous amount of money, like we posted them, but, you know, I mean, it happens. Sometimes someone will make a dramatic life decision and say, look, I just don't want to do this hobby anymore, you know, it happens. I mean, it seems kind of sad, but everyone has their own reasons, so I'm no one to judge that.
Yeah, it's really up to you.
Hi, I'm kind of new to this whole thing. I'm mostly into Gunpla, and I just got into SH Figure Arts. My problem is I keep missing pre-orders. Like, I know this may be another chance for you to plug your site, and but I'm looking for what day the pre-order starts.
Well, I can't plug my site for Gunpla because I've only got one writer doing it, and we're not the definitive source. Guys, do you know if there's a definitive Gunpla source? Sure there is.
Oh.
Are we assuming that you already know what you want to get?
Well, I'm mostly talking about the SH Figure Arts because of NASTA. It's coming out soon.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not very familiar with the Gunpla scene and more of the PVC figures. No, but what I said before, if you're looking for the exact moment you can make a pre-order, I think the best convenient thing you can do is to register to the Twitter or RSS of the sites, check at midnight, and they're going to say, we're putting this on order. So that's the best time.
Can I just say something? Like, someone asked about the website, Neyong, N-G-E.
Yes.
Yep.
Good call.
Yeah. He's very good. He's very consistent, and he stayed up nights or the whole night doing like WonderCon or the Bandai Festival and stuff like that.
Yeah, good call.
You'll get a lot. That's where you get a lot of good Gunpla news too.
Yeah.
A lot of robots. They're like big things that blow up.
I have two quick questions, if you don't mind. The first question is, you all know a good place in Tokyo that you would recommend for finding like rare or hard to get figures?
Mandarake. Go to Ikebukuro. There's one there. I believe there's one in Shibuya also. Actually, the one in Shibuya, I believe it's Shibuya. The one in Shibuya is like 2 stories tall, and it has like rows of used toys. And give you a quick idea. It's on a 3-figure. Found it for $20.
Mandarake?
Mandarake. It looks like Mandrake.
Okay, I just wrote it down. I'm like, that looks like Mandrake.
That's what I thought too when I saw it.
The other question is, do you ever run into the question whether to open or not with like some of the rare promotional figures? Like some of the figures we collect, very, they're more expensive figures, and from very limited runs and stuff. You're sitting there, you have it, you're trying to decide, do I open this, do I not? Do you run into that, and how do you handle that?
If I can't open it, I don't want it.
If you're trying to use it as an investment, I guess you don't want to open it, but personally I buy it because I like it.
Yeah, some of the stuff's not necessarily for investment, but you'll see a figure where it's promotional, only like 20 of them made, still in the box, you're sitting there, it's like you want to keep, you're not planning on reselling it, but you're kind of like, is it, do you open it, do you not, kind of that form question.
Okay.
Do I risk damaging it? And
I got from StarCraft 2, I got the Tycho Spinley statue. It's only 1250, only 1,250 were done, and I opened it more than once. There's only way I can see it, I can enjoy it, I don't really have a problem with it because that's what I bought it for.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi, you guys got any gum?
For you, yes. You want some?
I have it.
Yeah.
I gotta go. This is awesome.
I don't have any.
What's up?
I can give it. Oh my god.
Thanks for water well.
No gum.
Okay, guys, we have time for 2 more questions, so please come up.
I'm kind of new to figure collecting, and I can't really tell the difference between if something is bootlegged or if it's an actual figure. And I know when I was at the dealer's room earlier today, I have a friend that generally knows the prices of actual figures, but I have no idea. And I found a Claymore figure, and my friend's like, well, that's a really good price, because if you find it online, chances are if it's a better price than that, it's a bootleg, and I can't tell the difference.
He's right, and if you really care about it, some people don't care, so you might not care, because I hate to say it, but there's some really good bootlegs out there. But if you do care, it's kind of company specific for one thing, like for instance, Max Factory and Good Style products always have like a seal on them, and if they don't have a seal, then you're pretty much good to go that you're looking at a fake. So, but you can research the stuff online. It doesn't take too long, but or Nendroids, for instance. Like Nendroids are notorious for fakes. They have kind of waxy-looking faces, or like the eyes will be a little too big.
They look awful. That's the thing. If it looks bad and it's cheap, you got a bootleg.
Bring a bootleg up here. So is that a snowman here?
Oh, really?
Son of a
It's a
bitch.
$25 snowman. Oh, guaranteed bootleg. It looks like this.
The easiest way, the very first thing you need to look at, every single licensed product is going to have a seal or a hologram from the company. If it's a Type Moon thing, it's going to have a TM sign. This one has, I don't know, look for this. If it doesn't have this, any kind of hologram, it's likely to be bootleg, especially if it's shipped to.
But like for you being a newer collector, honestly, the best thing you can do is just take a good hard look at it and be like, does this look shitty? Like look at it, really look at it, because usually the faces are a little off. I hate to say it, but that Snow Miku, I don't know, maybe I gotta get out of the box. It looks like a pretty good rip-off, but
It's with the face of the eyes, what kind of
If you go to my figure collection on net, they have comparison shots.
yes.
Yeah.
For generally I work for Android and bootleg things, bootleg vendors, because they don't have plastic that separates them from the containers.
Good
And on
call.
that Snowflake, specifically the bootlegs not have snowflakes on top.
Wow.
Thank you.
That one, I think that one had a snowflake on the tie, though.
That's a good bootleg, man.
Yeah, that's-
Anyway, I hope that helps. But if you have any more
business.
questions, feel free to ask.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Kristen?
Last question.
I don't know if this is an appropriate question, but what do you think about hot glue?
Oh my god. Like on my figures?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, that's creepy. Or condensed milk, or any, yeah.
Got it. Sorry.
I was like, oh god,
I don't know why, but I was like, when you said hot glue, I was thinking of it's an inevitable part of photography of these toys in Japan. And for people that don't know what we're talking about, just let me clarify that one thing you'll see a lot of on Japanese blogs, you'll see a figure shoot which begins with the figure fully clothed, and if it's cast offable at the end, it'll be cast off as you go through the shoot, and at the end there will be the addition of some fluids. I think they're hilarious, personally. I mean, you know, like, I can't help it. It's just like something you look at and you're like, wow, Japan, really? But I'm sure that there's people who find it offensive. It doesn't bother me. Gentlemen, does it bother any of you?
I don't really care for it. I mean, I don't really look at them either, so.
Come on, Toy Snob, you got a better one than that.
Oh, you know, I cannot see a figure be treated like that.
You respect it too much.
That is a lie.
You put any kind of dust or liquid in this, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, we have to wrap it up. Thank you. Good question. So we're gonna give some stuff away. We don't. Well, first of all, let me say this offhand, just so you guys know. I don't want to disappoint anybody. Hobbyland Japan was kind enough to sponsor some prizes for us, which we are going to give you. However, we don't have them here, so we are going to show you what they are, and then we're going to get your address at the end. If you're a winner, please come up, and we'll make sure they get shipped to you right away. And thank you for your patience. So for Q&A, first we're going to choose our favorite question. So if you can give us just a minute to huddle, we'll choose your favorite question.
Is even a choice?
Okay, that wasn't too hard. Can you show them what the prize is, first of all? Okay, so we are giving